Hello everyone, it's Teacher She. Today, we are going to discuss about operations on rational numbers, and it is part 2. I am discussing here the multiplication and division of fractions. So remember that to multiply fractions, multiply the numerators to get the numerator of the product, and then multiply the denominators to get the denominator of a product. And then always express the product in lowest term. And also to multiply fractions with a mixed number, change the mixed number to an improper fraction and then proceed to multiplication. And to divide fractions, we multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. So to understand it further, I have here an example. 7 over 13 times 5 over 12. As I said, in multiplication of fraction, multiply the numerator to get the numerator of the product and multiply the denominator to get the denominator of product. So, 7 times 5 over 13 times 12. Now, simplify. 7 times 5 is equal to 35 and 13 times 12 is equal to 156. So, therefore, 7 over 13 times 5 over 12 is equal to 35 over 156. Another example is 16 over 15 times 5 over 4. You can multiply directly the numerator and the denominator as what we did in the first example. But sometimes, to avoid multiplying bigger number, check if the given fraction have a common factor. As you can see, 16 and 4 have a common factor, which is 4. So when we say common factor, meron tayong pwedeng i-divide sa kanilang dalawa para mas lumiit yung kanyang number. So they have a common factor which is 4, so we can cancel them out. So 16 will become 4 because 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. And 4 will become 1 because 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. The same with 15 and 5. They have a common factor which is 5. So we can cancel them out. So 5 will become 1 because 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. And 15 will become 3 because 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Now, instead of multiplying 16 times 5 over 15 times 4, we can use 4 times 1 over 3 times 1 because we already canceled them out. So, 4 times 1 over 3 times 1 is equal to 4 over 3 or 1 and 1/3. This example is 4 and 1/3 times 15 over 26. First, let 4 and 1/3 change to improper fraction. So, it will become 13 over 3 because 3 times 4 is equal to 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. Then, copy the denominator. Now 4 and 1/3 is now become 13 over 3. So, times 15 over 26. So, as you can see, 13 and 26 has a common factor. So, 13 will become 1 and 26 will become 2 because the common factor of 13 and 26 is 13. And 13 divided by 13 is equal to 1. And 26 divided by 13 is equal to 2. Next is the 3 and 15. As you can see, it has a common factor also. And the common factor of the two numbers is 3. So, 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. And 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So, now, we can multiply the numerator over the denominator, which is 1 times 5 over 1 times 2. So the answer is 5 over 2 or 2 and 1/2. Now, let's proceed to division. So remember, to divide fraction, we multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. So in this given, 3 over 5 is the dividend and 5 over 6 is the divisor. Ang sabi, we are going to multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Ibig sabihin, yung 3 over 5 ay imamultiply natin sa reciprocal ng 5 over 6, which is 6 over 5. Now, 3 over 5 times 6 over 5. So, proceed tayo sa multiplication after nating makuha yung reciprocal ng divisors. So, multiply the numerator, 3 times 6 over 5 times 5. So, the final answer is 3 times 6 is equal to 18 and 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Therefore, the final answer is 18 over 25. So, lagi nating tatandaan na pagdating sa division of fraction, before tayo mag-proceed sa operation, we are going to get the reciprocal first ng ating divisor. So, kung ang given natin, katulad dito sa example ko na binigay, ang given natin sa divisor ay 5 over 6. So, kunin mo yung reciprocal, baliktarin mo siya. So, kung napapansin nyo, naging 6 over 5 na siya. And then, imbis na magdi-divide tayo, proceed tayo sa multiplication. So, ganun lagi pagdating sa division of fraction. First step, get the reciprocal of the divisor. Then, after that, proceed tayo sa multiplication. Now, let's have another example. 4 and 1/3 divided by 4 over 5. So, first, make 4 and 1/3 change to improper fraction. So, it will become 13 over 3. Why? 3 times 4 is equal to 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. Then, copy the denominator. Times 5 over 4. Because as I said, we are going to multiply the reciprocal of the divisor. Instead of 4 over 5, we are using the reciprocal, which is 5 over 4. Then proceed to multiplication. So therefore, 13 times 5 over 3 times 4. So the answer will be 65 over 12 or 5 and 5 over 12. So, that's all for today. Next lesson, principal roots. Thank you for watching.